Season 8 super packs are here, and they're going to change this series forever. Because these packs guarantee us a dark matter or higher and have a 6% chance at a 100 plus. And I tell you what, our team needs some help because like we're still rocking with a pink diamond as our backup point guard. Not to mention the rest of these cards on the bench really aren't great for August, and our starters is alright, but it's really not amazing. But if you guys didn't see last episode, we were actually lucky enough to be able to pull this Giannis Antetokounmpo, and this was a huge W for us. Meaning he got added to the team and it does look a lot better, but in this episode, everything's gonna change. Because yes, we will actually be opening up these guaranteed dark matter packs. I'm actually so excited. But first things first, before we get into how we're gonna open up those packs, we have to look at this version of Victor Wembanyama right here. This is his center power forward GOAT series card, and this card is amazing. But as you guys know, we've got this upgrade checklist right here, and we're actually getting so close to being able to complete it. All we need in this episode is 6 points, 4 rebounds, and then for you guys to get 475 likes on this episode, I know you'll destroy that, and then we'll be able to say bye to this version of Wemby, and we'll be able to debut his small forward version. This will be crazy when we're rocking a 7'4" small forward, and then brings us closer and closer to being able to use our 100 overall. Anyway, that's super exciting because obviously that'll make a huge upgrade to the squad. But speaking of upgrading the squad, we need to figure out how to get a bunch of MT to actually open up these packs. And you guys can see the upgrades and downgrades on screen right now. Basically, when I do good things with Victor Wembanyama, I get MT to be able to buy packs, and that's how we get our players. Then we have the downgrades, and we don't want to do any of those. But what we do want to do is my favorite thing being the top comment rule. This is where you guys leave your suggestions in the comment section down below of rules that we should use in the next episode. And we got so many comments once again, so I appreciate you all. But the top 2 comments are always picked. And the top comment was by Gary Armand. And this one says, jackpot. Celebrate emoji, celebrate emoji. Since pack odds suck, choose any card from your collection to add to the Wemby's legacy squad. Now look, I do really like this one, as if we were to do this, there could be some crazy players I could get. I could get like Taco for this 100 overall, a bunch of these 100 overalls, also even our GOAT Kareem and players like that. But I still want to stick with opening packs in this series. And I think with these super packs being in the pack market right now, this jackpot can be even better with the substitute that I'm going to give it. As we're now going to change it from us being able to select any card to us being able to get 350,000 MT. That's right, we just got 350k to spend on packs, and that allows us to open up 2 of these Season 8 super packs. And you know what? I'm actually going to do it right now. We're not even going to go through the rest of the rules. We're going to open up our first Season 8 super pack on this series right now, and this is so exciting because it's a guaranteed dark matter or higher. 175,000 MT is so expensive, but for Wemby's legacy, really no matter who this is, it's a W. The thing we want to see though is either a GOAT card or a 100 overall, an invincible or something like that. Bam! It is just a dark matter. But think about it, only last time we did this series, I would be so happy with the dark matter pool. Now these packs are just guaranteeing them, but now we need to see a big player. Eastern Conference shooting guard. That's Amoni Bates. Hey, Amoni Bates absolutely makes it into the team. Not the most exciting card, but it's actually a huge W for us. I think it's now time to say bye to Nick Young, and we're gonna add Amoni Bates to the squad. Yeah, look, that right there is a huge W. You know what else is a W though? It's the fact that we've got enough MT to be able to do one more just from that top comment rule. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I know it might be crazy the fact that we're doing this, but there's only a month until 2K25 drops, and just like that, we got another dark matter. Kind of disappointing to see the dark matters, but it's fine. Because you know why it's fine? Because some of the dark matters can still make a huge move in our series. Who is this? I'm Dr. J. W. Absolute W. Dr. J is huge in this game. It might not be the best pull, it might not be the most exciting, but trust me, this is massive. We just added 2 insane dark matter cards, all thanks to these super packs. So thank you very much, Dr. J. This Nick Young was the first dark matter we ever pulled in this series, but it's time to replace this card with, yes, this dark matter Amoni Bates. Then we got to look at our small forward position as well. And although Tracy McGrady is a pretty good card, I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to replace him with dark matter Dr. J. Meaning now our starting lineup is full dark matter or higher, and it just looks so much better like that. And that's all thanks to that jackpot top comment rule. So shout out to you guys that liked it. And now that I think about it, we got 2 players instead of 1. So maybe it was actually more OP what I changed it to. Anyway, I'm so happy we were able to add these 2 cards. Anyway, it's time now to look at the second top comment rule. And this one was by Owen. It says, since Wemby is the youngest player to have a 2020 game, if you get a 2020 game with anyone, you can open up a 20 pack box. If you don't get a 2020 game, you can get 20,000 MT for every stat you have 20 plus in. So yes, that means if we get a 2020 game, we could actually open up this Dynamo 20 pack box. And you guys can see it costs 400,000 MT to open up this box. That means yes, if I didn't want to open up the Dynamo 20 pack box, I could use that 400,000 MT on these season 8 super packs. I know they have a 20 pack box of this, but that would just be way too OP if we open up this, as pretty much every single player in the squad would be replaced. So anyway, we're hoping to get a 2020 game, as it makes us a bunch of MT, but that's not all for the top comment rules. Because now we have my favorite thing being the bonus comment rule, as this one could have 0 likes, but because I read every single one of your comments, I just pick one that I personally like. And this one was by It's Blasian Invasion, and it says, since everyone is running tall lineups, every player you play that is 7 foot or above, you get 25,000 MT. Man, this could be insane, because imagine if we go against a team like this right here. This would be what, like 150,000 MT if we go against a squad like this. So hopefully we go against a bunch of 7 footers, or higher, I guess, because that'll be a win. But yes, now's the time where I just have to say thank you, because as you may know, each one of your likes equals 20 MT, and obviously that's huge towards this series. Because yes, last episode we got 2,525 likes, and if we times that by 20 and then add what we have left over, we've now got 61,750 MT to spend. But as you may know, we were able to exchange this MT right here into VC for this conversion rate. So that means your guys' likes have allowed us to get 30,875 VC, which is actually an insane amount. That's literally enough for 2 of these season 8 super packs. But you know what? I want to make your guys' likes even more important, and we're going to change it. We're going to change it now to each one of your likes equals 10 VC on the series. That's right, it's now VC, which is so exciting because it means now we'll hopefully be able to open up some crazier packs if you guys get a bunch of likes in this episode and the future ones to come. Because look at how much cheaper the VC packs are. And one thing else that I think might happen is I reckon we're going to get guaranteed GOAT packs that will only be able to be purchased with VC. So hey, maybe next episode we'll be opening those up. So be sure to smash that like button down below. Anyway, we've now got a bit of VC, and we now have to spend it on these season 8 super packs. So now it's time for our first pack, our first season 8 super pack from you guys smashing that like button. Also, by the way, here we go with our shake. Please be higher than a dark matter. Bam. Yo, we just pulled an invincible card. Let's go. Okay, this is a huge W. There are some really good invincibles that could make a huge upgrade into our squad. So let's see what this invincible card can be. I can't believe we just pulled an invincible in Wemby's legacy. This is crazy. Is it point guard? Is shooting guard? That's still a win. Who is that? Is that Kawhi Leonard? Number 4. Who's number 4? Michael Redd. Is that who it is? Or Allen Houston? Allen Houston? I'm pretty sure that, no, it's Steve Smith. What? I've heard all right things about this card, but in good news, he 100% makes it to the squad. We just pulled our first invincible card, and that's all thanks to your guys' likes. So let's say thank you very much to Steve Smith, as now obviously we can take out Kyle Korver and we can replace him with Steve Smith. And then obviously we're going to rotate these two and start Steve Smith as well. And it's even better because we've got one more pack remaining. But if you guys are wondering, I can't convert my MT at the end of the games to VC, because then that'll just be way too OP and we'll be spending so much VC opening up way too many of these packs. But next one up, let's see what we get here. Bam. Yeah, that's just a dark matter. That's still fine. That is still fine because, as I said, there are some huge dark matters in these packs that are actually available that could make it to the squad. Don't be Giannis. Don't be Giannis. It's Paul Millsap. Is he better than Jonathan Isaac? Probably. We might actually use him. I never thought I'd be using a Paul Millsap card, but I think he might be better than Jonathan Isaac. So that's actually kind of a W. Maybe we say bye to Darius Miles and we replace him with Paul Millsap. This squad is just looking so much better now, except for the fact that we're still rocking with a pink diamond point guard. But to think that we pulled our first invincible, we also got this Dr. J, who's a beast, this Amoni Bates, who should be so good, and finally this Paul Millsap, just to start out this episode, is crazy. I'm hoping we can get a bunch more too. As you know what, I think it's time now that we try out this squad and we see if we can actually get a W. You can see here we're on a 3-game win streak with 15 and 20 in the entire series, but there's one thing else we have to change. As you can see there, it says if we get 8 out of 12 wins, we get a 20 pack box. We're going to change that now to 8 out of 12 wins takes us to the playoffs. Then we obviously took those first 2 L's at the start there, so let's slide everything across, take out those 2 L's, and now we're continuing on our 12-game series where all we have to do is win 2 more games to make it to the playoffs. And the playoffs are going to be crazy, as we're going to have some insane same rewards. And if we win the finals, the series ends. Man, I feel like I've spoken about so much in this episode, but all we have to do is win 2 more games to make it to the playoffs. So I'm hoping we can do that. I'm hoping we can get a win here, and I'm hoping this new squad can play extremely well. Also, I'm hoping we can upgrade this Wemby. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first game. And we've found our, oh my word, there's no way. Okay, it's good for our MT, I guess, but this team is huge. Oh, look at that record too. Bro, we are in strife going against this squad right here. Obviously, it is so tall. He's got shooting guard Yao Ming. Okay, he calls a timeout, sure. Bit rusty. I might be a bit rusty. And the reason for that is because I really haven't been playing this game as much as I usually do because of the fact that how is that a foul? But yeah, because of the fact that I feel like the content at the end of this game hasn't really been as crazy as it usually is at the end of 2Ks, but hopefully we can actually see something crazy in season 9. And here we go, Dr. J with his first 3. I missed it. I actually missed that shot. There's no way we can be missing that shot right there. And my opponent has an insane team that's actually going to hurt us. So George Murasan this time, we need to see how many 7-footers he has on this squad because they should make us a bunch of MT, which would be nice to see. But Wemby this time, let's stick on this Tim Duncan, the invincible card. And let's keep his hand up. He's going to make this 3. Don't you dare make that 3. He missed that 3. We pull down our first rebound. Dr. J, I see you. Run it on the inside on Yao Ming and get that slam. So yeah, obviously I do apologize about the lack of uploads that we've had with this series as Steve Smith gets his first 2. But don't worry, I am planning on actually finishing this series. That's the thing that we want to do because we didn't finish Chess Legacy, which is a bit embarrassing and not the best by me. But let's stay up in this card, and that's actually bad defense. We do get the rebound. Okay, Wemby, I see you. Who do we see here? Maybe Steve Smith. Steve Smith, back out to you. Let's get our first assist or our first points by Victor Wembanyama. Wemby, back out to Steve Smith. This is our invincible card, so surely he's got to be good for us. And Wemby goes up and gets his first 2. It's just this Yao Ming at shooting guard, which is really going to hurt us. So there's no way. That's good. Wemby almost got across there. Almost got across to actually get that block, which is kind of crazy, but we want to give it back to Victor Wembanyama this time. We don't shoot much with this card, which is kind of bad, but we do get a lot of assists, and that's an N1 to Giannis. Oh, and that's good defense. All right, we pull down our first rebound too. I'm obviously looking at Dr. J this time. He's got a nice release. He's got a quick release, and he greens it too. That's good defense, and we get the rebound. How did Giannis pull that down in that much traffic? Steve Smith, I see you. Who do we see here? Nah, let's chill here. Let's chill. Let's give it back out to Wemby, and let's make sure we actually make the right play. The right play, being lagging, and also him getting this. Are you kidding me? You guys won't believe what happened today, but before I was about to record this video, my LAN cable broke, which means now I am lagging because I'm just playing off Wi-Fi, which is so annoying. Like, what are the chances of that happening today as soon as I have to try and record this video? And just like that, we don't get the dunk there, which really hurts us. Let's jump at that. How is that a foul? We're getting so unlucky. It's fine. It's like the Michael Jordan flu game. We just got to play through it, and we got to play our game, and we got to do what we do usually. So let's go here. Well, usually we lose, so we don't actually want to do that. But Steve Smith this time, bad pass, but it works out. We've definitely started off a bit slow with Wemby. He has had some big plays for us, but he doesn't have as many points for us, which is interesting. So back out to Michael Jordan this time, back down to Wemby versus George Murasan. We get the 2. Speaking of George Murasan though, that does actually remind me that we definitely have to check how many players he has that are over 7 foot, and that right there, not the greatest of passes, but it's just George Murasan being that tall. So let's give this one to Michael Jordan. We've got a couple of seconds left on the shot clock, which is nice. Wemby for the 3. Let's green it. Just one stop to end this quarter. I'm happy to go up by 5 points to start, especially with the team that my opponent's rocking with. So hand up there. Good defense. Great defense. He ain't making that. Now let's check his team and see how many players he has that are over 7 foot. So obviously Kareem, Yao Ming, George Murasan, they're all over 7 foot. Any off the bench. Is Kevin Durant 7 foot exactly? I don't know. We'll go off the height that they show in 2K. Kevin Garnett, I'm not too sure. Dino definitely is. Who else? Sean Bradley definitely is. And I think that might be it. So I'm pretty sure that's 4 players, which equals 100,000 MT. Yeah, look, I'm very happy with that. The issue is though, is his bench is extremely good too. Wemby this time pump fake that on Sean Bradley. It's a tall card for us to go against, and that's the only issue right now. But here we go with this pick and fade. Pick and fade back out to Victor. That's tough. That's 100 overall Kevin Garnett too, which is a great card for my opponent to have. You can see he's off balling, but Steve Smith, he don't care. He gets the 2. Yes, sir. Steve Smith has been big for us, and I mean actually huge. Here we go with Wemby on the fast break. He'll get the dunk. Wemby's actually been huge for us in this game, and maybe another 3 here would make it even bigger. Bang! I'm not gonna lie, I'll be so proud of myself if we're actually able to come out with a W in this game, and Wemby is carrying us to that win right now. And the only reason for that is because I just haven't been playing this game much at all, and we've come back into it against a great opponent that has invincible Tim Duncan on his squad. He's also got an insane team. We're obviously undersized, undermatched, and he hits a 3 just like that. That's what I'm telling you, is with these cards right now, it is so hard to actually stop stop them. But Giannis, ball's in your hands, and obviously we want to pick and fade by Wemby. Wemby's been playing so well for us, so I want to see if he can get another score, and just like that, he'll get blocked. That's all right, though. That's fine, because we've still got Wemby this time. Maybe he wants the threes rather than the dunks, and maybe he wants the mid-ranges, or he wants to go inside here. He wants to kick it to the corner. Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to splash the three. Here we go. Dr. J's wide open here. Dr. J, oh, I didn't want him to move, but it doesn't matter. Giannis has been huge for us. He's actually been one of our best players, and it's not surprising because he is a beast in this game. Wemby, though, he's been our best, and he's finishing that. I am worried about this Brandon Roy. I want to get that steal as soon as he kicks the pass, but it's good defense. Let's get to the corner here. Wemby, good recovery. Great recovery. The lag, ladies and gentlemen, is killing me right now. Can someone please tell me why my Ethernet cable literally had to die today? Like, it just doesn't work. It literally does not work. It broke, and I'm like, why today? Why today of all days? That's a good three. It's a great shot. Oh, that's a steal. MJ, pick it up. Let's go. Let's go. Who are we looking at here? Victor Wembanyama, maybe all the way? Nah, let's chill. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love when we lag on a transition fast break, but it's fine. It's fine because we got Wemby. Wemby this time, kick it out. No, not going to happen. All right, it's fine. It's fine once again because we just want this score. That's literally all we want. And Wemby this time, let's see if he can get that for us. Let's just hold square, go up, and he'll get it. Oh, what a block by Victor Wembanyama. I did not expect him to get that. Did not expect him to get that. Corner, three ball. Dr. J gets fouled. That was all thanks to that Wemby block. This Dr. J has been insane. I knew his release was nice, but I didn't expect it to be this nice. As after this free throw, we're going to be up by 14. Come on, and we can go up by even more here. Here we go with Michael Jordan. Back out to Wemby. Wemby versus Dino. Back down to MJ, and no, we got blocked. All right, it's fine. We're up by 14 at the end of the half. The only issue is I am going to have to bring my bench on soon, and I'm really not looking forward to that. But here we go with Steve Smith. He's actually cooking so hard. Oh, that's a steal to MJ too. MJ, take it all the way. Let's get that done. I just want him to shoot a three with this card. Of course, it lags in that scenario. And let's watch this corner. That's good defense. It's actually crazy that he made that shot with invincible Tim Duncan. But fair enough. Fair enough. We got that insane play before, and now we might get this insane play through the lag too. That's a steal. Let's go. That's a huge steal too, because we just stopped the fast break. Now let's look at Wemby this time. Back to Dr. J. It's not the greatest of passes, but Dr. J's there. Kind of crazy after a huge break. This is one of the best games we've played. The only issue is though, is we are giving a few steals, but look at that steal. No, I meant offensive rebounds, but look at the steal we ended up getting there by Victor Wembanyama. I don't even want to bring my bench on. That's my only issue right now, is I just want to keep my starters because they're playing so well. How in the world are we up by this many points is the real question. I seriously thought that after not playing this game for so long that we were going to suck, but we're playing one of our best games that we've played in a long time. Dr. J's carrying. Oh, what a block by Wemby. Dude, he also greened that too. Wemby is playing out of his mind in this game, which is exactly what we want to see. And also crazy, the fact that we're going to be rocking, as we had a turnover there, we're going to be rocking with his small forward version very, very soon. Please don't make that. Please don't make that. He missed it. Guess who's there? Giannis for the board. MJ, I see you. We're looking at Wemby in the corner this time, or maybe it's just Dr. J. Dr. J, baseline drive. I should have just taken that. Wemby's wide open. Wemby for the slam. Through everything that's happening today, I cannot believe that we're up by this many points. So let's just keep it up and let's get this slam. I like it. We're up by 20 points, but I'm just nervous about this Brandon Roy. He's by far been my opponent's best player, as he's made some crazy good shots for him. But against Brandon Roy, this Wemby should not be able to be stopped. Just drop step him, just go up and just get that score. Boards, no, dude. The amount of offensive rebounds he's got is crazy. And then he misses that. We're up by 22. What a game by the squad so far. I haven't even called the sub either. I'm not going to until they play like trash. Wemby, another rebound. That's number 4. We love it. I'm looking at Steve Smith this time, or maybe just all the way by Victor Wembanyama. Let's go all the way instead. Dude, we are cooking. Is all I needed was just a break from playing 2K, and then I'm going to be a lot better when I come back. Is all I needed to not play on my LAN cable to actually play with some lag? Because, bro, we are probably playing the best game I think I've ever played. My opponent's on the mic right now. He's mad. I can see why we pulled down that rebound too. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't even know what he's saying, but sure. I don't know what's going on. Guess what? We get the score. Here we go. Wemby wide open for 3. Let's make another. It's green. I can't believe this entire game I haven't even called a single sub, but we haven't even noticed the fact that they're tied because they're playing so well. We might have Wemby here. Yep, we do have Wemby for another one. Let's see what my opponent's saying. While we do that, we get 2 more points somehow. Hey, yo, GG, my man.
Yeah, I used to work Torch, man. GG.
And just like that, we ended up winning by 25 points, which is actually crazy. I'm actually so happy. Especially because we didn't even run a sub with any single one of these players. Every single player played 20 minutes. Wemby had 40 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, shot 17 of 23, 5 of 5 from the 3-point line. What? Had 8 dunks as well. That's one of the most efficient and best stat lines we've had this entire series. And he seriously carried us. This entire squad, I was so happy with how they played, especially our 2 new debutants being Steve Smith and Dr. J. They played amazing. Which means now, yes, we have to have a look at the upgrades and downgrades, where first of all, we were able to get 35 or more points with Wemby, which is 10,000 MT. Then we also got 8 or more dunks, 5 or more threes, and also the win. Meaning when we add all that up, we just made 70,000 MT from those upgrades. Now we have to look at the downgrades, and all we did here was had 3 or more turnovers as we had 4, which means we just have to minus 10k, giving us 60,000 MT from this screen right here. That is such a W. You want to know what else is a W though? When we look at the top comment rule, we have to see how many stats we got in 20s with Victor Wembanyama. And yeah, it was only his points as we had 40 points, but that still gives us an extra 20,000 MT. But this is where it's huge, because when we look at the bonus comment rule, we have to see how many of his players are 7 foot or above. So first of all, he had Kareem, who's 7'2". He had Yao Ming, who's 7'6", George Murasan, who's 7'7", and finally Sean Bradley, who's 7'6". That is 4 players over 7 foot, and if we times that by 25,000 MT, that makes us 100,000 MT. Meaning now we have to add everything together. We made 60,000 MT here, 20,000 MT here, and then 100,000 MT here. It's pretty simple maths, but when we add it all up, we just made 180,000 MT from that game. That is massive, and I mean massive, because once again, it's enough for a super pack, and hopefully that pack can be crazy. Man, I'm so happy with how this squad actually played, and I'm so happy too the fact we've got enough MT to open up one of these packs. So you know what? I'm just going to do it straight away. Let's just open this pack up, and let's see with our 175,000 MT that we're spending on this pack if we're able to get something higher than just a dark matter and smack bang in the middle. I hate it when it's in the middle. It means there's no hype because you just see the card straight away, but it's a dark matter, and obviously a dark matter is still a W on this squad. Hopefully it can be someone good. Let's see someone good. I don't even really know what player I want, just not a duplicate. It's Western Conference Center. Hey. No, it's Domantas Sabonis. I feel like this is actually a card that we're not going to use at all. We actually have his dad on our team, but Avitas Sabonis, the Galaxy Opal, is better than this, so I don't think we're going to use this card. I can't believe we're just casually not going to use a dark matter in Wemby's legacy. But it's because this team seriously played so well, and Victor Wembanyama played especially well. You can see here, we've completed the upgrade checklist, which means now if you guys get the likes on this episode, which I know we'll do, we'll be able to upgrade from this version to his small forward version at the start of the next episode. We obviously got the win in that episode too, which is huge, because now all we have to do is win one of our next 2 games to be able to advance to the playoffs. And I'll tell you what, I'm certainly hoping that this squad can do it once again, because they were just so good in that game. So anyway, we're on a 4-game win streak. I'm hoping we can keep it up, and without further ado, let's get into the next game. And I wasn't able to see my opponent's team, but if I'm looking at it right now, it doesn't look that crazy. Like, it really doesn't. He's got Jason Tatum, which is obviously a player that any single one person can get with just that locker code. Dr. J, start me off strong with that 3. The only issue is, looking at his starters, I don't see anyone that's above 7 foot. So hopefully he has a couple off the bench, because I want to make a lot of MT through that. But maybe a steal here? No, we just didn't get it. Anthony Edwards, you got nothing there. He's got something with Jason Tatum though. A wide open 3. How many 7-footers does he have? DeMarcus Cousins is 6'10". Yeah, Glenn Rice, no. Dennis Rodman, no. Does he have any? Wait, I don't think he has a single one, except for Avitas Sabonis. He's 7'3". Oh, Donovan Clingan is 7'3" too. And Karl Anthony Towns is 7 foot. All right, that's at least a couple. Looking at that team though, it's obviously a little bit interesting. I didn't expect him to rock a team like that, but Wemby this time for a deep 3. No, we didn't miss a single 3 in the last game, and now we can just come out and miss one straight away. Get that out of here, says Michael Jordan. This Michael Jordan might be a weird card, and not many people use him, as we're still lagging in this game. Don't even worry about that. We're still going to get the score, which is nice to see. But yeah, I personally don't shoot with this Michael Jordan, but defensively, he's a monster. And let's get across there and get ourselves another block. Steve Smith, our only invincible card, running it up, giving it back to Wemby this time versus this Kevin Durant. Surely we should just be able to score on him. Literally, my only goal for this game is to try and get a 2020 game, because imagine getting 400,000 MT to spend on those packs. That'll be huge, and that's actually a good shot. It's a good make too. There we go. Wemby gets us to steal this time. I'm looking at Steve Smith, and guess what? I can't stand that. I cannot stand. Why does it always lag on transition too? This will obviously be fixed in the next video because I'm going to go out and actually get myself a new LAN cable that's not broken, because then hopefully we'll be able to actually make these shots a bit easier. But here we go with Dr. J. That's too much space, because guess what? It's green. 2020 with Victor Wembanyama. And that's 2 points. Too easy right there. This is another 3 points to Wemby because we're not missing that. Bang. Just point guard Wemby. Point guard Wemby. Let me get another 2 points. Wemby all the way once again. This card is way too good. Can't let him score here. Let's get a block instead. It's lagging so much. I actually think I could get kicked out of this game because of how much I'm lagging, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And hopefully we're actually able to get this 2020. We're at the line with Wemby here. I don't think you guys are going to see much of this game because I'm lagging so bad. And obviously my only goal is to actually get the W in this one. So let's look at MJ this time. Let's look at back at Wemby. Oh, I can't deal with this. MJ, give me this assist, please. Thank you. We're on the fast break once again with our players. Let's go to spin this time. Giannis, let's go up. Thank you. Another assist here. Let's get it. Is it going to score? It does. Here's another assist. There we go. And this is a mid-range shot. It should drop. It does. Am I going too hard for this 2020? I don't know. We need that shot to drop. It won't do it. Oh, that's my one issue with this Michael Jordan, is he's just not got the best release and it's so slow in this game. But don't you dare make this. Good. It's good defense. Let's get this steal. We ran to a terrible position. Surely. That's 26% covered and not even green, and he still makes it. Okay, this is not good right now. We're actually kind of in a bit of strife because of this right here, obviously, but also the fact that we're just not scoring. I'm telling you, this game's kind of making me sick with how much we're lagging. It's like just unplayable, but we're trying to get it done, and I'm trying to not complain as much as I usually do with things like this. So, Jonathan Isaac, you're playing small forward for us now. He gets us another assist. 16 points, 8 assists. I mean, we're definitely on track to be able to get this 2020 game, and that's all I want, but I also want the win, and it's going to be very tough when that right there is happening. I'm not going to lie, last game it was bad, but this game it is so much worse because it's literally happening on every single possession. Need 2 more points and then just 12 more assists. This is perfect defense, but watch the lag spike come at the worst time. And literally at the end of the shot clock, it'll happen. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, we're not actually got a lag spike, but he scores anyway because I've reached. That was an awful play, an absolutely awful play. I need to just not reach. We're currently down by 7, and man, it should not even be close this game, but you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. We've got Reggie Theus wide open here. Let's make this 3, Reggie, and he'll hit it. That's good defense. I thought that was good defense. I thought that was good defense, but we need 10 more assists. We've got 10 so far. We've got our double-double, which is good to see, but we need just a couple more. And Reggie Theus, you're going to be he got it. I don't know. I think it's 2020 or bust in this game. I seriously don't think we're going to win just because of one reason, but we've got to make sure, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and get this steal here. We're not going to get it. We're getting cooked. 2020 or bust. There's Paul Millsap. All right, I've brought my starters on to make sure we can actually get this done. Get this done at least as well as we can and see if we can actually get this W. So that's the pass we need there. That's the score we need too. He's got 13 assists. We're going to need quite a few to end off this 2K. Well, I mean my internet, I should say. Why did this LAN cable have to break? We need 6 more assists in this final quarter. So that's going to be tough for us actually, especially with this lag, but hopefully we can get that job done because one right here would be massive and it's not going to be there. We need to kick this one out. We need to make sure we get the score. Maybe Dr. J on the back door. Dr. J versus this invincible, what's his name? Jason Tatum. Maybe Giannis here versus Dennis Rodman. It's tough. It's tough. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe a backdoor cut this time. The backdoor cuts are actually working, except for the fact that we're lagging, but we somehow get it to go. That's a steal to Steve Smith. Let's go. It's a steal back to him, and we don't get the ball back. We need to jump up at this. He still gets the score. Dude, there's no way. Okay, good. Let's kick this one back up to Wemby. I'm looking back at Michael Jordan this time. It's a weird play, but obviously we're going for one thing, and one thing only. I said it was either 2020 or bust, so that's the reason why we're doing that right now. That's a turnover. That's another turnover. Oh no, we need to steal this time. We need to watch this corner pass. He kicks it to the corner. We jump. We actually play good defense for the situation that we're in, but man, you guys can see why I'm complaining when this is happening the entire time. Okay, that's a steal to Wemby. Let's go. Okay, who are we looking at here? Obviously our boy. Then back down to MJ. It's not a good pass. I'm just trying to force it way too much, and that's the thing that's absolutely killing us right now, but we got to do it. We got to go for it. So that's 3 more assists now. Here we go. We've got Steve Smith here. This is for only 2 more assists, and he's got the slam. Could be a steal. steal. Oh, it should have been one. And instead of us getting the steal, he might actually, no, it's fine. Okay, what about we get a score here? We could actually come back in this game if we're able to make a big play here. Dr. J, let's get that mini. It's good. All we need now is one more assist. Literally, that's it. And then we've done it. But we've also brought this back to a single digit game where I think at one point we were down by 17. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Watch that pass. He gets fouled. I said it was 2020 or bust. All we need now is just one more assist. One more assist and Michael Jordan will get it. That right there is a 2020 with Victor Wembanyama. And when I tell you we needed that, I seriously mean it. Dr. J this time, that's deep, but we need it. We need it. He got it. We are fully back in this game. It's now only a 6-point ball game. And of course it does that to me there. What about a steal here? No, that's good defense. Oh my word. There's no way. There's no way, ladies and gentlemen, that we actually come back and win this game. That's an awful shot. Why? I can't even blame that one on the lag. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go up. Giannis will get fouled. I mean, I probably should have gone for a 3. Giannis, we need you to make these. And he goes 2 of 2. He misses a free throw. Now, if I can somehow get a 3 here, it is massive. 2K. Like... Bro. Yeah, this game's a throwaway. I don't even care. I truly shouldn't have even started recording this video when I realized my LAN cable was broken, but I wanted to finally bring out Wemby's legacy. And of course, the day I do is when this happens. And to say I'm frustrated is an understatement. Is an absolute understatement. He ends up pulling down that rebound. We lost by 7, but I'm actually happy with that, with how bad that was. You know what else I'm happy with though? Is the fact we did our 1 goal. As you can see here with Victor Wembanyama in 20 minutes, we got the 2020. We got 20 points, 2 rebounds, 22 assists, 2 steals, 1 block and 4 turnovers. We also shot well, and also we had 6 dunks. Look at how many 2s there are right here. That's kind of funny, hey? The rest of the team played pretty well. This Dr. J was insane, but it was just so hard with what we were dealing with. Anyway, now it's time to have a look at the upgrades and downgrades, where literally we did 0 of the upgrades. And then when we look at the downgrades, we lost the game, and we also had 3 or more turnovers. Meaning, yes, we lost 25,000 MT from this screen. But now we have to have a look at the top comment rule, and this part is crazy. Because obviously we had that comment there that said, if we get a 2020, we get a 20-pack box. And look at this. We actually got a 2020 with Victor Wembanyama. Meaning I'm going to exchange that to just our 400,000 MT, which gives us a bunch. And I mean a bunch of those super packs. But that's not the end of it though, because we have to look at the bonus comment rule and see how many of my opponent's players were 7 foot or over. Firstly, I had Vitas Sabonis, who was 7'3", Donovan Clingan, who's also 7'3", and finally you had Karl-Anthony Towns, who's 7 foot. That right there is 3 players worth 25,000 MT each. Times that by 3, that gives us 75k, meaning now we have to do some crazy maths. First things first, we lost 35,000 MT from this screen, we made 400,000 MT from this screen, and then we made 75,000 MT from this screen. Once we do the maths and add what we have left over, we've got 445,000 MT to spend right now. I mean, that is crazy. That is insane, especially because we lost 2. I mean, I kind of deserve it for what I had to go through. As I was pretty happy with how this team played, especially as Julius Erving, he was insane, and obviously so was Wemby getting that 2020. But now, yes, we've got a bunch of MT to spend on these packs. These packs are so expensive though, so we actually can't open up a lot of them. Let's do our first one and let's see if this pack can actually be good. Imagine if we're able to see a GOAT card. Imagine if this is where I actually get my first GOAT card pull, but it's to the left. There's the shake. That's what we want to see. We want to see that gold that's highlighted right there. Bam! It's just a dark matter. It's just a dark matter. At first, I thought that was an invincible because I saw a little bit of blue. I was just tripping though. Let's see what dark matter this is going to be. Hopefully point guard. It's Western Conference Center. Yao Ming. Yo, we just got a huge upgrade. We have got some huge players on the squad. Which version of Yao is this? It's the power forward center. This is actually such a win for the squad because Yao Ming is going to be massive alongside Wemby, especially now that we're going to have his small forward version. So there we go with Yao out of our first pack. And now we just casually have one more pack to go. Let's do this one. This is our final super pack we can do in this video. I don't know if I'm going to try and do another pack or like any other packs. I'm just going to save my MT or not. I'm not too sure, but let's see if this final pack can be great for us. And let's see. It's just a dark matter again. I'm hoping for Manute Bol or George Mirasan, something along those lines, because those players would be so good for us. So, Season 8 Super Pack, make it great. Power forward, Eastern Conference, Giannis. No, that is Dino. Is that Dino? Yeah, no, it's Brian Scalabrine. Hey, I'm so happy to get Scal. I fully forgot that this card was even in these packs. And hey, Brian Scalabrine is definitely going into the squad because he's one of my ginger friends. It does leave us with a little bit of MT. I'm going to do one Dynamo pack. This only has 6% odds of giving us a dark matter or higher, but we're going to open up one and we're going to see if we can get anything good from this. If we get something good, I'll do another. Unfortunately, that is awful. We're not doing another. So yes, although we have a lot of MT, I am going to save this for the next episode where hopefully we can have some GOAT packs or something like that. As of right now though, we need to make 2 upgrades to this team. First of all, we're going to move Wemby to the power forward position. We're then going to take out this Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're going to replace him with none other than Yao Ming. We're then going to take out this Paul Millsap. We're going to replace him with the GOAT being Brian Scalabrine. Then we're going to take out Jonathan Isaac and we're going to replace him with Giannis Antetokounmpo. This squad now just looks insane. I can't believe how much better it is from the start of this episode. As well, we pulled our first invincible. We also got this Dr. J. Then we got Yao Ming as well. And then we made 2 huge upgrades off the bench. How are we still rocking with a pink diamond point guard? I don't know. Anyway though, I'm super happy with this episode. Although it was so unfortunate we were lagging the entire time, we still came away with 1 W, meaning now all we have to do is win 1 game in the next episode to advance to the playoffs. In saying that though, your guys' support in this series always means the world. So be sure to smash that like button because as you know, each one of your likes equals 10 VC and it could be massive depending on what packs 2K release for season 9. Also be sure to leave your top comment rule suggestions down below as I love reading through them. Remember also, we're so close to being able to complete this upgrade checklist for the small forward Wemby, which we're going to start using at the start of next episode. I am so excited for that. And man, I promise the next episode will be out super soon. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.